I'm sure everybody probably has known a nurse or had a nurse in their family. You know, the compassion these ladies put out every day, caring for our loved ones is quite commendable. Miss Cynthia?
Okay, I hope you can hear me.
Nope.
Closer up. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. We are truly honored to be here to share a mission that is very close to our heart. Okay. Okay. The Nurse Honor Guard exists to honor the lifelong dedication of nurses by attending their final farewells. Whether it's a funeral, a wake, or a memorial service, we stand as a testament to a life spent in service to others. Our unofficial motto says it all: nurses honoring nurses. Our local chapter, the Northern Shenandoah Valley Nurse Honor Guard, is currently made up of 17 dedicated volunteers. Here with me today are two of my colleagues, Aljune Lee and Leanne Kokenauer, from our chapter. Our members come from various medical specialties. Some of us are still working on the front lines, while others are enjoying retirement. We proudly serve a wide reach across our region, covering Winchester, Frederick and Clark counties, Warren and Page counties, Shenandoah and Fauquier counties. When we are invited by a family to attend a service, we arrive in the traditional nurse's uniform, the classic white, the cap, and the blue cape. We perform what is known as the Nightingale Tribute. This is a solemn ceremony that can be integrated into a visitation, a formal funeral, or even at the graveside. It is our way of ensuring that every nurse, LPN, RN, nurse practitioner, doctor of nursing, no matter, receives a respectable and honorable farewell that acknowledges their identity as a caregiver. We are funded entirely through member dues and donations from the families we serve. So if anyone's a nurse, active or retired, and you feel called to this work, we are always happy to welcome new members. It is a powerful way to give back to the profession that gives so much to the world. The Nurse Honor Guard began in 2003 at the Kansas State Nurses Association, and for a long time it was a service that was not offered anywhere else. Gradually, nurses began to see this at conferences, and a handful of groups started around the country. In 2011, one of those nurses attended a conference in Detroit and brought the concept back to her professional practice group in Lansing, Michigan. Her name was Julia Godby Murray, and she saw to it that nurses around the country were made aware of this. And she slowly reached out via social media, and at the end of 2025, she had organized 300 chapters of the Nurse Guard. She also started the National Nurse Honor Guard Coalition, which helps groups get started and allows groups to help each other grow. We have a baby chapter, I'll call it. We helped sponsor the Northern Virginia Nurse Honor Guard chapter about 2 years ago, I think it was. The Nurse Honor Guard attends a funeral or a memorial service of a nurse who has passed, dressed in the traditional uniform. We process to the front of the room, carrying the Nightingale lamp, much like nurses did when they tended soldiers back in the 1800s. The cape is worn with its high collar for warmth, and the red lining signal that those were medical nurses. As they gather at the front of the room, they flank the casket or urn and begin a short ceremony that includes the placement of a white rose to honor the person for being their colleague. They ask nurses who are in attendance to stand at the roll call. The name of the nurse is called and asked to report for duty. A chime is rung, and the nurse's name is called, and a release of duty is given. Nurses here today are from the Northern Shenandoah Valley Nurse Honor Guard, and we are doing a Nightingale tribute to honor an extraordinary nurse, Jane Doe, RN. Nursing requires giving oneself to enhance the lives of others. As we gather today, it is apparent that Jane's lifetime of joy, kindness, humor, patience, compassion, and gentleness has touched countless lives. Nursing is a calling, a lifestyle, a way of living. Nurses here today honor Jane as a registered nurse. Jane is not remembered for her years as a nurse, but for the difference she made during the time she spent at XYZ Hospital, where she worked primarily in med-surg. According to her family, she cherished her time helping her patients. Later, she worked at a doctor's office and volunteered at her church as a parish nurse. At this time, we will take a moment to light the Nightingale lamp in honor of Jane Doe, RN. The lamp is a symbol of everything for which Florence Nightingale stood: comfort, kindness, gentleness, courage, and an unwavering devotion to duty. May Jane's light shine endlessly, just as the light of the lamp has in the past, does in the present, and will continue to do in the future through all those who have known and loved her. Are there any nurses present here today? Are you able to stand? When a calming presence was all that was needed, Jane was there. In the excitement and miracle of birth, or in the mystery and loss of life, Jane was there. When a silent glance or smile could uplift a patient, family member, or friend, Jane was there. At those times when the unexplainable needed to be explained, Jane was there. When the situation demanded a swift foot and a sharp mind, Jane was there. When a gentle touch, a firm push, or an encouraging word was needed, Jane was there. To witness humanity, its beauty, in good times and bad, without judgment, Jane was there. To embrace the woes of the world willingly and offer hope, Jane was there. And now it is time to be at God's side. Jane is there. Jane Doe, RN, we honor you on this day and give you a white rose to symbolize our honor and appreciation of being our colleague. And now it is time for the final roll call. Nurse Jane, please report for duty. Nurse Jane, please report for duty. Nurse Jane, please report for duty. Jane Doe, thank you for your service. You are released from your earthly nursing duties. The Nightingale lamp is lit at the beginning of a nurse's career during the capping ceremony, and it is extinguished at the end of a nurse's life. It has been an honor to be here to pay tribute to Jane. This concludes our service. Anyone have questions or? Oh, I should talk into here. I'm very sorry. This is not my thing. I usually am in a space where I can talk loudly. Yes, sir.
So it sounds like this started very recently for the Northern Virginia chapter. When did it get established?
We are 4 years old this fall. Our president is in Florida on a mission with her family, but she was really hoping to be here. She is an RN from the Front Royal area who attended a service for a friend of hers and Al June's, and decided that we needed this in our area. And she has been working hard all this time to gather all of us retired nurses, or those, Leanne is the head of employee health at Winchester Medical. And we have some really amazing nurses in our group. Yes, sir.
Forgive me if I missed it, but how do you find out about nurses who've passed and
That's
when
a
their
good one.
funeral is going to be or their service is going to be?
We work on that all the time. This is one way, meeting up with groups of people so that they know we're out there. This is entirely a volunteer situation. We do this because it means so much to us. Having been through, I was a nurse in practice for 28 years. So there's many more in our group who've worked more.
Me, 47 years.
Yes. We have visited last year near every funeral home in our counties. I happened to meet one of your members, and he introduced me to Mr. Coots, and that's how come we're here today. We reach out to other organizations, and if you all belong to other organizations that you think would be interested in seeing us or want literature, we're happy to do that.
We have pamphlets that we brought.
Yes,
today.
we brought pamphlets.
That will leave with you. Sorry.
And thank you. And Jim has pamphlets.
And Alexandria, we have a website now.
We do, and it's going to be NSV.
Yep.
There's a website, and it's going to be nsvnhg.org.
Which is the acronym.
Yeah.
Um,
There you go.
Alexandra is Al June's daughter, and she is a webmaster. And she is getting us into the 21st century. We've been limping along, but this is going to be wonderful.
Quick question,
Yes,
do you
sir.
normally do that at the funeral home, or someone had passed away, let's say 3 months ago? You're having a celebration of life.
Yes,
Or
sir.
you try to how do you tie it together?
Well, probably exactly what you've seen here today. We have done that at funeral homes, at the viewing, at wakes,
At the graveside.
graveside. They've been to Arlington Cemetery before our baby chapter got going, and that is their area now. Yes, sir.
How many have you done it for you? Roughly.
22.
Yeah.
About 20.
It's a hard thing to get out there.
I think it's actually been about
That's the way
20.
to spread the word.
And
Yes.
reach out to your funeral directors, you know, ask
Right.
about it if you have a nurse in your, you know, in your family that's something that, yeah, reach out to your funeral directors, you know, discuss it at the time you're either planning, you know, the service, or if you're actually in the midst of, you know, planning the service, and let them know that you're interested, and we would love to come and honor your loved ones.
Did you have a particular reason to ask that?
No, I don't have any nurses in the family.
Yeah, but I mean, you know.
But then you have friends.
Friends,
Well,
but if
everybody's a
you,
nurse when the kid's banging his elbow. We're rookies.
So you should know our nurse extraordinaire.
Yes.
This is Miss Helen Zebar. She started Blue Ridge Hospice.
Ellen, I remember.
goodness.
I just have to come over and just. Ms. Zebar, you have taught so many people.